Hey guys, it's Dima from DimusTech, and today, since we are all isolating or self-distancing, as you can see, I'm going to show you the remote desktop, but not the RDP that you know by Microsoft, not AnyDesk, not TeamViewer, not anything like it, but the remote desktop by the Google Chrome. So before we begin, just want to apologize about the hat. As you know, it's kind of a problem now to get a haircut. So yeah, the hat, that's why it is. Okay, let's begin. Let's go to our laptop and basically I'll show you what's going on there. So now that we are on our computer, and as you can see, I'm trying a little bit differently with setup today. Hopefully you can see it well. Sadly, I cannot see you well, because the lighting here and it's very bright, but you've seen the Viltrox light. So basically what we are going to do is go on both our computers in this case. As you can see, this is my personal computer, the desktop, and this is the laptop. And basically on both of them we currently go to the remote desktop.google.com, and you'll get obviously the link in the description, so don't worry about that. Now what you're going to do is basically see this page. Now by default it will go directly to the remote support, or you have remote access. What's the difference? So in remote support, basically if you want to provide support or if you want to get support from someone, so for example right now it's a good example if you are sitting at home and I don't know, you cannot connect to your work VPN or you need some help from your IT, that's a good option. Now obviously your IT will provide you on how to do that or any other software. Usually the IT department will have some sort of solution, it might be something else, but in this case that's what I'm going to show you, how you can do it very easily by Google without the need of almost any software. Almost. Now you do need some software, and basically it's sort of a plugin and add-on that you'll see that we'll download soon on our laptop. But for remote support, basically what's happening, you can provide support, and basically the person who needs support will give you an access code and you'll enter it here and then you'll connect. Or if you want to get support, you'll basically generate a code here and you'll get a code here, and then you enter it in the laptop, for example, and we'll do that right now. We are going to give support from our laptop to our personal computer, and in this case, since we already have here the code now, you can see here that you can copy it and basically send to your IT, for example. So in my case I can see both of them, so I'm just going to enter the code. Now the code is generating a new one for 5 minutes or something like that, so basically don't worry about that, that's why I'm not hiding it or anything. And basically now I'm hitting connect, and in a few moments I should be connected from the browser to this computer. Now this computer already have the plugin installed, and as you can see on this computer I'm being asked now if I want to allow the person to see and control your computer. And you'll see that it writes my account, obviously this is blurred, but basically I hit share, and that's it in a moment. And as you can see, I can see and control everything. And it's pretty seamless, and also the sound from the desktop computer, you'll hear it on the laptop as well. Obviously there is a small delay and it depends on your network connection, but it works pretty flawlessly. Now what we're going to do is set up remote access. And for remote access we will need to use the same account on both our devices. So in this case, the Chrome browser is already logged in with the same account, and that's very important. And the reason that you want to do it is because you want to access your computer from a remote distance. So for example, now obviously first of all check with your local IT, but for example if you are a small company or some small office and you don't have any IT, that might be a good solution if you have some computer at work and you need to access it from home. For example, right now, if you are social distancing or isolated at home, that might be a good solution. So you need to obviously pre-install something on your computer at work, which we are going to do now on the laptop, and then you'll be able to access it without approving on the computer at work, and that's pretty much how you can access your computer at work very easily. And I'm not going to talk about security, but you know Google. Pretty much you need your account, and hopefully it will be good enough. So what we're going to do now is, on the laptop, go to the tab of remote access, and as you can see, I'm already having my desktop here, so I can control it. But now we are going to set up the application so we can control the laptop as well. So we hit here the download, and basically you've seen probably before here at the bottom a link to install it, but I didn't do that, so we are going to do it like that. Pretty much the same thing. It will download a small app, and then you can click here accept and install, or it will just pop up like it's doing right now. Now keep in mind that if you don't have admin rights on your computer, you'll need the IT or someone who has the admin rights to install it. So we are going to hit yes, and I believe we can accept and install it right now here. And open download. Well, we can hit yes, we don't need it anymore. So we are being told now to choose a name for our computer, and this is an XPS 13, and that's exactly the name that I'm gonna provide it. It's already here, as you can see, so I'm just going to hit next. Now we are supposed to choose a PIN, so you'll have an additional security when you log in. Now this PIN, you obviously want to remember it, but the program should allow you to save it. So I'm going to choose a random PIN and hit start. And you might get another USC window, that's okay. Hit yes. Okay, that's pretty much it. Now if we go to our desktop computer and go to the remote access tab, and we probably need to refresh it, so let's refresh it. And as you can see, we have now an XPS machine here as well. So let's hit the XPS and see if I can connect to this machine. And obviously I'll be asked for a PIN, and as you can see, I can hit remember. So I'm going to enter a PIN. And like that, from the browser, I can control my laptop. And it works, obviously there is a small delay, but it works really well. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to install. It's a one-time install, you don't need to install it anymore. And if you want to provide support, you don't even need to install anything. It works directly from your browser. So that's kind of amazing and easy to do. And the pre-installation, if needed, is very simple as well. You just hit pretty much next and that's it. I would highly suggest to actually use it, especially now that people are working from home. It might be a very good, easy, and obviously free solution. Now, once it's installed, obviously the IT can provide you support, as I said, by the remote support tab. You just hit generate for a code, you get a code, you send it to your IT, and that's it. You just allow them the connection, and that's it. They're connected and they can assist you. Now keep in mind that this thing will ask you for USC, obviously, so you do need to pre-install it, but basically I think this method is much better, easier, and well working. So for now, guys, while we are all isolating, staying at home, I just want to tell you, keep it safe, do what we are supposed to do, stay at home, work from home, as you've seen, and we'll see you soon next week. So there's only one thing that I forgot to mention. You also have an app, the remote desktop of Chrome, on your mobile for Android, and if I'm not mistaken, also for an iPhone. And as you can see, we can control from here also our desktop or the XPS. So if I click the XPS, I'll be asked for a PIN, and you can also hit to remember it and hit connect. And as you'll see, well, currently we're on the login, but it works really well. And if you need your keyboard, you just go here, press the keyboard, and you can enter your password or whatever is needed. Thank you for watching this DimusTech episode. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell so you won't miss any future video. And I'll see you on the next one.